Turning to President Biden, as he gets ready to declare his candidacy for 2024, he's doing so in a really negative environment, one in which his own party no longer supports him. Just really stunning numbers to tell you about. These are from NBC News, a new poll showing that the majority of Democrats, they don't even want him to run. In fact, the majority of the country doesn't even really want him to run. Let me share with you the numbers. 53% of voters who supported Joe Biden in 2020 say they believe the president should not run in 2024. Well, he's really failing with young people. Young people are like, whoa.
This is sad. You're like an old panda that's going to get put down at the zoo.
This guy's a little too old for me. 76% of the people under the age of 35 that would vote for him say they don't want him to run again. Meanwhile, there's this other poll by NBC News that shows in a head-to-head matchup, a Republican would fare better than Joe Biden. Look, if I'm the Democrats right now, I'd want to have a heart-to-heart with the guy. I'd want to say, who you got that you could sort of anoint here and maybe help? He's not going to go for that. I mean, he is a political animal. And I also think in some ways that brings on a new set of problems for them, because who else are they going to run? I mean, Kamala? That for sure. I mean, that would for sure give the Republicans the victory that they want in 2024 if they were to run Kamala Harris, because her negatives are off the charts. Her inability to really showcase what she knows, if anything, is also off the charts. I mean, the laugh alone, right? So Kamala's not going to work. Pete Buttigieg, I'm sorry, forget about it. So who are you left with? I mean, Newsom? I'm sorry, out in California, everybody's leaving the place in droves. So they don't have a very deep bench, shall we say here. All they're left with is Biden, the old guy who would be 86. Like, I'm not an ageist, but I'm just telling you, look, he's 80 right now. He'd be 86 when he left office. He is not a spring chicken. He has never been eloquent, let's be honest, but it has gotten a whole lot worse. So no, Biden's not the guy to run. And so that's why I suspect a lot of Democrats are really hoping that Donald Trump runs again, because, and right now it looks like he'll get it. I mean, he's way ahead in the polls. He is going to be, at least as of this moment in time, the Republican nominee for president. So if Donald Trump's the one that Joe Biden's running against, I think the Democrats feel like, okay, they get some kind of fighting chance because they won before. And then, you can throw in all your deep state professionals into the mix to tell you anything that would be negative on Biden is really nothing but Russian disinformation. So all that combined, I think they have a fighting chance with Biden. And don't forget, they thought they had that in 2016, and they sure did. I think they totally underestimated Trump back in 2016. So you have to be, if you're the Democrat, be pretty cautious in this environment. They worry about Ron DeSantis. I suspect they think, well, now that, his back is up against the wall and the base is rallying around him, they think that's a good thing for Trump, because then he'll be the nominee. But I would just once again urge caution, because they thought they had it all locked up in 2016. And they sure as heck did not.